Hello and welcome back to Timberborn and our busy little colony of Oakenshire Hollow, where we are on the final stage of building our reservoir and we finally have our second water inlet. We built that in the last episode. If you haven't watched it, go watch it now. It's a good one. In this episode though, I do have some big plans. One of them being the pile stores. We need to upgrade this so we can store more materials for building the next big projects. As you can see, we do have the warehouses sorted out, and that is looking pretty tasty. Yeah, happy with that. And since getting this beast in, our science has gone through the roof, so we can start unlocking some stuff. 4,300 science, and that was in no time at all. So, the plan for this video is, I want to close this one off. Not so much close it off, but get a bad water rig on it. Difficult project, yes. I think it's going to be good. And I will utilise this space. But by placing this bad water rig on here, it will change a few things that we have already installed in this colony. One of them being the power system that is provided by the turd waters from that particular spot. They kind of rely on those turds, to be honest with you. If we put a bad water rig on there, that's going to stop the flow of this and we're going to have no power, so we've got to be careful with that. Granted, we are about to get some water overflowing here, but that has taken 3 days to do so. So we need to come up with a plan for moving the power system to a new location. Now, there are 2 burst sewage mains over this side of the map, a bit more away from our colony. And I'm thinking we could utilise these 2 in this area here. Now, I have a plan in my head, but bear with and I will show you what I mean. Also, we need to build the final stage of this reservoir, because now we have the second inlet, we are almost full, which is looking really good. So if we get that third wall up and surrounded, we'll be able to restore a lot of water, which is lovely. So, first things first, I feel like let's just get this planned out, the fourth and final stage of this reservoir, then that will be done then. Oh, yes, I have learned from the last video. Let's get some impermeable floors on these corners here, because if you've seen the last video, you'll understand what I mean and what happened. It was quite funny, I must admit. Now again, I do like the stepped method, so I will be using the triple platforms.
Two hours later.
There we go, something like that. So that will be the final stage complete. I've got a zip line going around the reservoir, so I've got them building this. So I've set some priorities, as you can see, the zip line being the highest priority. I want them to get that built done ASAP. I might even say get that done there because that'll be quite quick, and then also high priority those ones there, just so that they can concentrate on this back wall here, and then next I'll finish off this back wall here as well, so that all of this is complete before they can concentrate on the front here. That's the plan, but that's looking good. I like that, and I do like the step method, as I said before. Oh, we've got a flooded building. Where's a flooded building? Oh, not down here again. I think this is well to just keep that on 60, I think. My fault. Oh, it's because this is overflowing as well. Look at that. Ah. Also, the waterfall's hitting this and kind of going down the sides, which is a bit annoying. So it might be worth if we done something like... and do that as well. Hopefully they'll get that done, and that should neaten that up a little bit. Bad tide approaching. Okay. Ah, awesome. That's looking a lot neater. And look, there's a little waterfall for the beavers. How lovely. But that looks a lot neater. I like that. Yeah, happy there, happy days. We'll let the beavers crack on with building this wall here. So we've got all the logs down here as well, the log store, so they can just come back and do this. I might even say, let's get that built ASAP. Right, I've just paused it. It's a 26-day bad tide. That's the longest kind of like drought thing we've had so far, and it's a bad tide, which is very interesting. Now, I built that because I want to put that there out of the way a bit more. Now, let's just slow down time a little bit. So, basically, I've put this here because I want to kind of neaten this area up here as well. So while they're building this, I'm going to try and have a look and see what I can do down here. That's looking a bit better, a bit more symmetrical. Happy days, that should do for the time being. Then we can utilise this area for a little bit more farming when we need to. I think it is time again, we need to add another house actually. So if we Oh, so this one here actually, I'm going to try something different with the exit. We do that and then do that straight on there. If we get a path, we can come straight under the houses then. And there is already some stairs there. And then they'll get a decent wet fur buff. We won't have to keep building all these platforms. We could try and do that with all the houses, but we can see how we get on really. For the time being, we'll just leave them do that one. I tell you what, actually, it might be worth just building a zipline station there, because then we can just literally just get a bridge over to this steel here if we need it. Yes, yes. Right, so while the beavers kind of toil away building all this, I've got it set to different priorities, what I want done first. I'm going to show you the plan I have for in here. What I am thinking, if we get the bad water rig, and we can place that on top here. We're also going to need 4,000 science. We have 4,000. Perfect. With that, we can just get the stairs going up. Now, I'm thinking if we tunnel straight through there, that would be the easiest and best route. So something like that. I'm also thinking this is quite a good space for holding liquids, as you can see with the turd water. So I'm also wondering if we can utilise this space to feed this area, because then we can turn this area green. And then we can utilise this area for more farms and stuff, things like that. With that, obviously we can't have this just underwater. So I was thinking if we built some sort of contraption, something like this, and then with these we can just cover the pathway with platforms and then impermeable floors, like so. And then once we get high enough with the levees, and then literally just place a platform on top of that, and then surround it in levees. And an impermeable floor above that. So that way the bad water rig is completely enclosed, so it won't get flooded, and also the hole in here will be completely enclosed. And then we can actually utilise this space to fill up with water. And I'm obviously thinking we can do that via this route here. Basically just delete all this hole here so that these two reservoirs are conjoined. Like I said before, I'm thinking of utilising these two burst sewage mains, because again, when it's bad tide, we can still get power. If I show you, the reason why I'm thinking about using the bad water rather than this clean water, if I show you, if I go down, 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 down. So now down at the bottom level, I'll show you, we have one of the bad water sources here, and then we have those two over there. But if you look, you can see these little squared blocks here, kind of looks like little cobblestones. These are the water sources. So we have a free water source here. We've got two over there, and we have one little one here. But that's it. That's it for the water source. We don't actually have many water sources on this map. So I'm thinking if we just use these two bad water sources to utilise for power, I do genuinely think that would be more beneficial than trying to utilise the other sources, because there won't be much flow from them. So that being said, that was a mouthful. Right, if we go down a similar pattern, so you want to do a 3 by 3 by 3 and then add 3 more down at the back end. You keep going up until you're happy with the level. So once you're happy with the height, delete the centre one in this back end here. Get your 3 long overhang, place that down, and then get your 3 by 3 platform. Once that's in, go around the whole back end like so that's completely closed off, and don't forget the impermeable floors on top. And once that's done, you can literally just get a triple high platform, bring that up a couple of times until you're happy with the level. Alright, so bring it up with the platforms until it is actually one below this level here. So like that, and then you'll get your 3 by 3 metal platform, place that down, and that should be able to just come off of that lip. And then the idea is, once you've got that down, you can literally just place the levees down exactly the same as what we're doing when we've done this. And then basically you just continue that until the length you want. So that's looking good. That's looking good. I'm going to bring it over a bit more so that it's kind of in line with this one here, so that it can come together around about here. So you can see that I'm come to an edge where I'm going to need to go down right down here, or just use utilise your overhangs and do that. Rather than just building from the bottom, you just use your overhang. Okay, that's looking good. That's looking good. Obviously, none of this is going to be built in this video, but I'm just laying it down, showing you the plan. That's the whole idea here. I want to show you. I want to show you what I want to do. Right, so I'm happy with that length. That's looking pretty good.
That's what she said.
Right, now for this one. Exactly the same again. 3x3, and you want to add the 6 at the back. This one's going to need to be high, because this is actually literally on the bottom level, I think. That's looking good, actually. That is looking good. Right, I'm just going to continue this until we reach the other end, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So, we're pretty much touching tips now.
Really? Nothing.
It's a bit of an awkward join, but I think we can make it work. I feel like we'll be alright. I think you know what I'm going to do. Basically, I'm just going to go around in a kind of snake-like pattern, back and forth, with power wheels in between. Like in the last colony. If you haven't seen it, go and have a look, and then you'll see what I mean. But there's a few, let's say few, there's probably one extra thing I've been taught by Apropos in the Discord, explained what you want to do when you're doing that S pattern. Basically, you want to step it down, but I will show you that when I'm building it. Guys, we're actually struggling for beavers, actually. 51. I also need to sort out the storage. So if we have a look here, what's this? 1,000. Yes, we'll unlock that. So where would be the best place to build these stores, these pile stores? So if we were to, so we want 6. So if we do... this one as planks. So the first 2 logs, planks, and then metal blocks. Then these ones out here, treated, steel, and then mud. That's looking pretty good. That'll be good so far, I think. I know in my last colony I built underground and stuff like that, but this map has got so much space. Why not just build it here? And it's nice and quick. We've got the zip line going straight to it, so when they build it, they can just truck it straight into here. I like it a lot. Oh, we finally have enough beavers. We've got loads of beavers now. Oh, ideal. How is this dam, the reservoir, coming on? Not bad, not bad. Pretty slow, actually. Not gonna lie. Got 7 days left, and the water's looking pretty good in this reservoir. I feel like this reservoir is a perfect size once it's actually complete. Once they've actually cracked on with it. I tell you, this observatory does really pump up those science points, doesn't it? Right, that's the last of the stores being built now. Hopefully that should hold up a lot more material, so we can just crack on building. We are now running quite low on planks, but it's okay. It is okay. They are slowly cracking on. This back wall is pretty much almost done. The last little bits here. But it's looking really good. I mean, we've got less than a day left of this bad tide. So I don't think we're going to get it done in the next 0.4 days. Survived 20 cycles. We've done 20 cycles. Damn. Fair play, fair play. This is still getting flushed through. Still getting flushed through. Still getting flushed. Been pretty much half a day. About half a day for it to get fully cycled through. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. We should see the water coming out of here soon. There it comes. Look at that. Love that. Love that. Now I'm also thinking we do really seriously need to start thinking about the well-being score. So if we do something like that, we can actually get some rooftop terraces. Oh, that's so annoying. So annoying the way it floods like that. This wall here is done now, thankfully. That's looking really good. So they're going to hopefully start cracking on around this one here. Can get required materials. I think we might need to get some more lumber mills hanging out for planks at the minute. So we'll have to delete that one there. Get a lumber mill in. I'll have to delete that one there as well and get another lumber mill. pretty much, well, we did fill this up to the top, which is really good. So you may say a waste of time and resources doing this, but I feel like getting this done for the beavers is beneficial, because then you have a better well-being score and they'll work faster and harder for you. Look at that, it's pretty much done now, and there's sort of places the beavers can go and chill, contemplate about their day's work and have some fun on the rooftop terrace. And we're at well-being score of 12, which is ideal. Really struggling for planks. Hopefully we can do some catch-up soon with 2 extra lumber mills. If we say empty that one there, then hopefully we'll get some more logs down here so that they can actually get some logs in these lumber mills. I don't know if that's holding it up, because see, this one here is stopped because it's got no logs. So if we do that, then hopefully they'll be able to get some more logs and they'll crack on. I mean, we do have enough hauliers. We've got loads of hauliers actually now. I mean, our water's actually struggling to kind of keep up now, so it might be worth getting another one of these. There we go. Then we've got 2 large water pumps pumping away. Hopefully that should keep it on top of the water. We're slowly getting some more planks now, so hopefully they should be able to crack on. This front wall, oh, it's getting done. This end here, look at that. That's good. At least a lot of this, so they'll be able to actually do down at the bottom here. I mean, that's why we're struggling for planks. I forgot that we need all these platforms as well, don't we? It's okay though, it's okay. I'd rather have them than not. I'd rather have it like that than not, I think. Step like that, I think it just looks better. Yeah, definitely. So we've got this good time now to try and get this finished. And they are actually slowly cracking on. We now have 150 planks now. And a lot of these platforms are actually done, so hopefully soon they'll start cracking on with the levees, which they already have this side here. We have a bad tide on the way in 2 days' time. Okay. I'm feeling if we just walk to this ledge here, perfect, and we'll just let the beavers build this reservoir and get it done. And I will see you in a second. So the reservoir is pretty much complete, and as you can see down in the bottom left there, I clearly missed a hole. So the beavers are going to patch that up right now, pretty quickly, hopefully. Hurry up, hurry up. But yes, look at this. Just ignore this, just ignore that. But look at that. I mean, unfortunately, we do have a drought on the way, so and plus with that, so it's not going to fill up all the way. But I mean, that's it complete. Look at that. How good does that look? That's looking awesome. And then you've got the stepped outlets going down, so when that does fill up, it's going to look really cool. So I have noticed also we have run out of the steel here. So I think it is time we do unlock, because we've got 7,000 science. To unlock the mine, it's 4,000 science, so that's a lot, that, isn't it? Yeah, but it's definitely worth it. We do need it. So, and then while we're here, we might as well get a zip line done. Do we go underneath or over the top? We do that because we can just get a path to come down from here. The drought has started. It's a 28-day drought. Interesting. I mean, there's carrots and water. And that is the mine complete. Look at that. Awesome. We're going to struggle to get beavers to fill it, actually, because all those beavers there, I think, are pretty much all of our hauliers, yeah. So we're going to need to quickly build a couple more houses and then see how we go. Perfect. Now, we should have enough beavers to cover all of the jobs. Right, so far we've got a larger pile storage for the materials we're making in the industrial area. We've got a few plans up and ready for the future. One over there and obviously the one in here. The reservoir is now complete. Look at that. It'd be cool to see that full, actually. And we've also got a mine. I have a bit of a soft spot for mines because I used to work in an open top mine. I used to work in the processing plant. It was good fun. Enjoyed that job. But yes, it's all looking really good. It's going really well. Right, I'm going to leave this video here, guys. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.